Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, chrystallune.light. My name is Charlotte. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Guys, everyone, please take a minute to subscribe, like, and share. Help the channel grow. I really need you guys' help, and I appreciate it if those of you have already done so. Also, there's my PayPal. It helps me with decks and stuff like that. Lighting, just equipment for the channel. I actually have three new decks, sorry, for you guys today. This is a pick a card. It's what's coming. You know, spirit messages that are trying to come in, warnings, you know, doesn't have to be always bad. It could be good things. I have a feeling a lot of good things are coming for a lot of people. That's the energy I'm feeling, enthusiasm, you know. So I have three new decks. I'm super excited to discover them with you. I haven't looked at the deck. I just cleared them out and just started like shuffling for the decks. So yeah, I'm not going to show the decks here. I'll show you the stones, but if you go on the thumbnail, that's great. You know, pause that and pick your deck. It gives you actually the opportunity to really concentrate and choose with your intuition. So deck number one, pile number one is the Selenite or Feldspar. You know, I just realized that it's not the same thing. I mean, I know, but I'm still trying to figure out if my stuff is Selenite or Feldspar. But they said that Feldspar is milkier, and this is pretty translucent to me. I think this is Selenite. So this is Selenite, this little Selenite piece. Group number one. Group number two, my beautiful, cute Apophyllite. Even has a little bit of moss in it, chlorophyll. So this is the Apophyllite point. Next, but not least, we have the clear quartz point. This is group three. Okay, guys? So here we go. Let's start with group number one. Hi, group number one. Hi, group number one. Welcome to your pile. What does Spirit want to tell you today? What is the message? What is the warning? What is the heads up? What is coming for you? All right, guys, let's get into it. Let me put this over here. So I have a couple of cards here. There's some tarot, there's some oracles, and at the end we'll get a power thought and we'll get an empowering question. Okay, so let's start with your animals. This is a new deck called Divine Animals. I love this. I've been seeing it. So you have goat, reliability, number 19. Beautiful card. So this is your animal oracle. The goat, reliability. The goat is Capricorn. It's stability. It's sturdiness. It's strength. It's determination. It's sturdy, you know. So you guys are, wherever you felt like you were lacking energy or things were just not settling, they were like up in the air, like wherever you felt like everything you were trying to put into place, just like it kept falling away, or it just wasn't, it was like volatile. Well, there's some stability coming into your life, basically. Group number one, there's stability coming to your life. There's help as well coming to your life. Maybe some of you have been feeling kind of tired as well. It's giving me, you know, kind of like 10 of Wands energy. Or maybe you've been tired because you've been helping everybody else but yourself. All right, group number one. So let's see. This is determination. It's diligence. What else do we have for group number one, Spirit? From the Numinous Astro deck. Yeah, wow. Quincunx. Complexity. Yeah, Spirit here is really pointing the finger at hard times. Yeah, you guys have been missing the mark, you know, trying to adjust stuff. It just hasn't been going like really smoothly for you guys. But I feel like Spirit is coming here to tell you that's about to change. So you have been faced with tough decisions, tough issues, tough just situations. This is clearing up, guys. Okay, this is what Spirit wants to tell you. This is what's, you know, Spirit wants to tell you this. Or it could also be that it's a warning to say that don't worry if in the near future, after, you read this reading and you're like, well, I don't have any of that, that's not happening right now. Maybe it's a warning that you might face some kind of challenges, but it's nothing to worry about, because guess what? You have the strength to overcome them. You have the strength to overcome anything. It depends on your mindset, where you are at, and you have to have perspective. It depends on your growth, like how pretty much it depends on your maturity, how you understand things. You have to be grounded. You have to not overreact, not react, take time to really analyze and have perspective and use your discernment. It's very important for you guys not to overreact, not to overdo it. If you need help, ask for help. There's no shame in that. Okay, group number 1. So yeah, roadblocks, you might be already experiencing roadblocks, or Spirit is telling you it might be happening now. It could be about clashes as well. It could be diverging ideas and opinions. It doesn't have to be, something physical, It could be just an idea, you having an argument with someone, because things get fired up, stubbornness, and stuff like that. Make sure you listen to people, even if their opinions are different from yours. There's no need to be contradictory or aggressive or just like shut off. All right, guys? So communication here, flexibility, all right? Go with the flow. Balsamic moon, a time for healing. So yeah, it's the time I'm filming this is going to be a timeless, but by the time I'm filming this, it's going to be Mercury retrograde. Today is the 27th. Mercury retrograde is on the 30th or the 31st, depending on where you are. So we know what Mercury retrograde does. It brings people and things back. So yeah, this might be an argument you had with somebody, like I said, diverging opinions. You argued. You were kind of like each other stubborn in your corner. No, I'm right. Want to screw them, whatever. I don't want to deal with it. Maybe this is a time for healing. Maybe this is a time for you guys to put your differences aside and talk about it. I feel like if this is the case for some of you, you both deeply care about each other. You've been there for each other for an amount of time, and don't let this little argument just stand in the way. This is the opportunity for you guys to fix this and to mend this and to, just hear each other out, pretty much. Now, let's get into the tarot. This is going to tell us a lot more. Let me put this here. What else do we have? Yeah. It's like we have, let me look at the cards. We have the 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords, and Temperance reversed. So I'm going to show you the cards in a second. Don't worry. So with the, there's confusion, there's misunderstanding. 7 of Cups. There's definitely confusion, misunderstanding, not listening to each other. Guys, this could be a partnership. It's a partnership for sure. Or it could be a family tie thing, There's just like, you're not listening to each other, It's not a conversation. It's a yelling match. Or it's an ego trip. Nobody's listening to anybody. Everybody's like shooting and all kinds of things on. It doesn't even make sense. It's like, the conversation is going in another direction that has nothing to do with the problem or the issue at hand. This is like overdoing it. This is like, exaggeration. It's exaggeration. 7 of Cups, exaggeration, overwhelming emotions that then like just like it's like diarrhea of emotions and of words that make no sense, that are coming from a very emotional and confused place. All right, group number 1. Spirit is saying here, there's no temperance, there's no balance, there's no equity. Nobody's listening to the other. There's not meeting together. There's no meeting together. There is no listening. There is no, it's not a conversation. It's not a two-way kind of conversation. It's a one-way conversation. Either you're the one doing this or the person you had this argument, this fallout with is doing it. There's a need for you guys to come and heal this, right? It's a need for you guys to come and mend and like listen to each other. Grow up. I'm hearing Spirit say, guys, it's a time. You need to heal this. Because, you know, you guys are great together. You're a good team. Love, friendship, whatever. There's something about this this relationship, right? That is amazing. It's reliable, trustworthy. So what happened? Why is this fallout happening? That is what you guys need to identify. Okay, is it a projection of the world, what's happening in the world? Is it out of fear? Is it out of stubbornness, ego? Where's it coming from? I feel like it's not even coming, it's coming from the outside. It's coming from frustration that has nothing to do with the person in the issue, in the argument, in the clash. What you're doing, if you're the one doing this, has nothing to do with the person. So why are you dumping it on them? Scapegoat, right? We have the goat here. Somebody is using someone as a scapegoat. I don't know why. It's for you guys to figure out. But the situation can be salvaged, and it would be a pity if you didn't do so, guys. Because then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This is immature energy. I don't want to invest in this anymore. Anyway, you always do this and blah, and it goes into something else. You know, this is investing in what you believe, what you mastering your craft, you know, stuff like that. Maybe it's somebody at work, you guys. It's a colleague. It could be anybody. But there are 2 people here that are very immature. That are like just like dumping their crap on the other person, and they don't deserve it because it's something that has nothing to do with them. It's like projecting. This is pure projection. Okay, this is not being mature. This is not willing to put in the work anymore. Instead, it's like blabbering. It's blabber. It's useless. It's nonsense. It's not grounded. It is not founded. There's no foundation in it. It makes no sense. It's not, or it's like all over the place. You know, 8 of Pentacles is very organized and dedicated to what they do. Okay, so it's Pentacles. So like I said, it could be in the workplace. Or it could be a partner, somebody that you partnered up and you guys have a business together. Could be. Why am I hearing some of you, somebody's working on your home and you're just like losing it on them? Poor guy, they're a worker, you know, they're like a contractor or something. And you're kind of going in a frenzy because you want to vamp things up because you're bored. But you've taken on more than you can handle, I feel. And now you're overwhelmed. Somebody is overwhelmed and is unfairly, unjustifiably putting it on somebody else. Period. Whether this is happening to you or you are doing this. And it's not fair. You need to find the issue here. What is the real issue? And figure it out. Okay, what is the real issue within you? Or, you know, if it's the other person, you need to try to get to the bottom of this and kind of like, you know, investigate and try to figure out why. You know, if there's somebody you really care about, you know, try to help them out. Try to figure out, investigate, ask around, go look at their social media. Try to figure out why they're acting bonkers here. Why are they like off balance? Why? You need to figure out why this person is all confused. Why is this person off balance and confused? What's going on? You need to figure this out, guys. if it's the other person and you care about them, if it's just somebody, you know, in your life just like that, it's a worker, somebody, you know, that doesn't really like, that you wouldn't go to the length to want to help them, let it be. They'll get off it. I mean, they'll come off it. Yeah, and don't take it. Don't take it. Definitely do not take it, because don't be anybody's scapegoat. Now, if this is you, though, you need to find, you know, get to the bottom of the problem. Why are you overreacting? Why are you confused? And instead of like lashing out, maybe try to talk to friends. You know, if you're lashing at a coworker or something, like use that energy to talk to someone that can that you trust, that can understand you, so they can help you figure out what the issue is. All right. Now, the beautiful new card as well. So we got the Animal Divine, and this is the other deck I got. Beautiful deck. It's called the Amenti Oracle. It says, "I praise the goddess and the god. I praise the goddess and the god." This is again about balance, just like the Temperance card. Right? This is asking you to balance yourself. You know, the goddess is like the moon. The god is the sun. So it's your masculine and your feminine energy. You know, some of you are very aggressive. Some of you are overly emotional. And some of you are just, you're overwhelmed emotionally. Okay, that's for sure. And some of you are just like, I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. Get out of my way. I've been doing this longer than you, and I know what I'm doing, right? And some of you are like, oh my God, you don't understand what you know, it's like, it's either or. Because this is the Sun in Virgo, this card, the Eight of Pentacles. And this is Venus in Scorpio, the overwhelmed Scorpio that's acting all crazy. Scorpio is very controlled and put together normally. But Venus in Scorpio, she can, you know, she can be a little bit thrown off her game and not have it all together. Lose her shit, you know? So yeah, I feel like this God and Goddess energy here, I praise the God and the Goddess. I feel like this is what it's saying. You need balance here. You need balance. Some of you are super overwhelmed emotionally, and it's just like, you're just shooting nonsense, you know, overreacting. And, you know, being crybaby, dramatic. This is a super dramatic card here. And others of you, you're just in your ego, like, I know what I'm doing, I know best, so get out of my way. So you need to balance this, okay, guys? This is the message from Spirit. Like I said, excuse me, like I said, this could be something that's happening around you, you know. If it's somebody you really care about, try to help them gain, you know, reach that balance by trying to get it out of them, trying to slowly but surely, diplomatically try to understand what's going on. If they're not really willing to cooperate and like confide in you, you know, try to ask around their spouse, their significant other, or go on Facebook. Try to like study their behavior and know what the hell's going on, because they're obviously stressed. There's somebody super overwhelmed emotionally that is stressed and that's doing, in French, n'importe quoi. Nonsense. They need help. Somebody needs help here. I'm not saying they're crazy, need to go to the loony bin, but somebody is on a brink of a nervous breakdown here. I mean, complexity. Quincunxes are, it's not a challenge, it's complexity, you know, because the squares are challenges. Quincunx is like complexity. We don't even have that many quincunxes in a year, if at all. It's irritation, it's contradiction, it's complicated, it's frustrated. Okay, so group number one, this is pretty intense. Let's get an empowering question. Well, let's get an empowering question first. Let's see here. Spirit, what do we have for group number one with the Selenite here? Selenite. Maybe somebody's working too much. Somebody's working too much here. They need to put the work down. They need to chill. They need a break. They're off balance. They're emotional are out of whack. Emotionally out of whack. It's just... and everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. Nobody wants to deal with them. Is it you? Nobody wants to deal with you anymore. There's a need for fresh energy, for a recharge, for some fun, some playfulness. Page of Swords is playful. It's Gemini energy. It's curious, right? It's not stuck. It's not like tunnel vision. We have 2 cards. Oops, sorry. What are my best qualities? What are your best qualities? What are their best qualities? You know? Because right now, all people are seeing are the crazy in you, or, you know, the crazy in them. It's time to get back to that balance, you know, that playfulness, like the real person, you know, that they are. Not the one that's overwhelmed and that acts because they're stressed, overwhelmed, and blah, blah, and it starts influencing who they truly, really are. All right, what are my best qualities? Then we have, what kind of recurrent situations or people do I attract? What kind of lessons might they have about myself? You know, this could be somebody that's really fed up because all the people, they realize that all the people in their life are like just, they finally realize, you know, that all the people in their life is just like futility. It's off balance. Somebody is finally realizing that either they're lying to themselves, or they need to realize that they're lying to themselves right now. And it's nobody's fault but theirs, or they're realizing that all the people in their life, it was just a mirage. They made it up that these friends were friends, but they're not. They're people that are spying on them, lying on them, slander, stalking them in their business all the time. Could be. Meanwhile, they put so much hard work in this. Remember, this came reversed. They put so much hard work in these relationships, that they've decided no longer to, it's a wake-up call. They want their balance now. They've had enough. It's affecting their health. It's affecting their balance. It's affecting their well-being. Right? These 2 cards talk about balance here. The 2 energy. You might have been seeing 222 a lot here lately. It's time for you to heal, guys. What is triggering you? There you go. What is triggering you? Reliability. People taking advantage of you. I feel like you're realizing this as well for some of you. You're finally like, you can't ignore it anymore. You know? Okay, so let's get a power thought now. That's pretty interesting, group number 1. A very, very interessante. These also are new cards. These are the power thoughts. Power cards, beautiful cards. I don't know if you can see them. It's this deck here by Louise Hay. Beautiful decks. I've got beautiful decks. You guys know I'm obsessed, if you've been here for a while, with decks. I get excited every time I get a new deck. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do I have for group number 1? This got really long. It's complex. It's a complex reading. All right, Spirit. What do I have for group number 1, please? Group number 1. What else, Spirit? For group number 1. What is their power thought here? Give them an affirmation, a power thought, to help them through this, to help them heal. Something has reached like a breaking point, for sure. It's just, it's not viable anymore. It's just, you've had enough. You've had enough. It's too complex. Life is simple and easy. Yeah, it's too complex. Life is simple and easy. This reminds me of the Page of Swords. Happy-go-lucky, chilling, like the Sun card as well. You know, curious, just playful energy. It says, all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. It's the balance. The balance. The optimism. That's it. Okay, all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. It's very complicated right now for you guys, group number 1. But pull back your energy. Maybe stay alone for a little while. Stay away from noise, chaos. Just stay away for a second. You need to regroup. You need to regroup. You need to regroup. All right, group number 1. All right, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye, group 1. Okay, let's put these here. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to my channel, chrystallune.light. Hi guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Help the channel grow. If you guys want to donate, it's great. It helps me with buying decks. It helps me with, you know, the lighting and all that stuff. Everything we need to make the channel like just enjoyable. I, by the way, got 3 new decks that I'm introducing with this pick a card. So it's gonna be fun. I'm discovering them with you. I haven't looked at them. I just cleared them and shuffled them and put them into the piles. So group number 2, this is your reading. This is about spirit. So you chose I was gonna say this is a message from spirit. You know, it's basically, let me just tell you what this is, because so you know, because I can't show you guys the pile, so you know, that's why picture on the thumbnail. You know, it's great. Look at it, concentrate. It gives you even more time to listen to your intuition and pick a pile. You guys, group number 2, your stone is the Apophyllite, okay? So the Apophyllite point, beautiful little stone cutie pie here. So this is your reading. Again, this is Spirit's messages to you right now, what you need to know, what Spirit wants to warn you about. Just things coming your way shortly, you know, in the near future. So we're going to start first with, hold on, let me put these cards here. We're going to start, I have a lot of stuff here. I have tarot, I have astro cards, I have a lot. So we're going to keep the 2 last cards, which I'm going to shuffle for you guys. We have an empowering question, and then we have a power thought question, which is one of the new decks. So we're going to start first with the Divine Animal Oracles by Stacy DeMarco. She's the one that did the Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle. I love her cards. I have that deck too. So let's see what we have. Wow, love it. Honeybee. Ooh, he's so handsome. I don't know, handsome. I don't know, maybe not you guys' type. I don't think he's even my type. But it's just the energy. It's beautiful. And it's a 6. It reminds me of the Lovers cards. Lovers card, sorry. It's there's somebody around you that's just that you're very attracted to, and they might not be your type. Now, if this person's not in your life, I have a feeling they're coming pretty soon. Honeybee, I don't know, they're just mesmerizing, or someone is mesmerized by you. Group number 2. Somebody sees you as this like this vision, this muse, this ethereal being. You know, look at the bees, the flower crown. I mean, bees are usually stingy. They sting, right? But the bees can't help but be attracted to this person because they're so yummy. They're so yummy. You might be looking yummy right now, group number 1, or somebody is very yummy to you. Yes, 11th house, the edge. Go wild, go crazy, go express your feelings. Go express your feelings, go. You're come as you are. You are good as you are. Some of you might be feeling like you're like, oh my God, no, they're not gonna like me. You're insecure because maybe you're a little bit quirky, or you stand out. You're out of the norm. Basically, you dress differently. Maybe they're all put together. Maybe you're grungy and they're all put together. They might be maybe a businessman and you're an artist or whatever. They're a banker and you are like a teacher. Who cares? Okay. Come as you are. You are enough. You're fine. You're interesting. You're fun. Some of you might be Aquariuses. This is the 11th house. You definitely have conversation. You definitely are super creative. You can talk to anybody. You are very empathic. You're very loving. You're caring. Okay. And you're fun. So why not? Why not? Express your feelings, I'm hearing. Yeah. North Node, destiny. Have hope. Shoot for the stars. Follow your intuition, the guidance, what you're feeling. What is that niggle telling you? That there could be something here. It doesn't have to be love. It could be friendship. 11th house is friendship. It's community. There's somebody here in your radar. There's somebody on your radar and you're kind of hesitant. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, guys? The North Node isn't Gemini. Well, I'm filming this on the 27th, guys, but it's timeless. So I don't know when you're going to, see this video, but right now the North Node is in Gemini. What is Gemini? Communication. Stop spying their social media. Stop going by their office. Stop going to the place they have lunch at. Stop asking their sister, their friend, whatever, about them. It doesn't matter. How about you go and just introduce yourself? Send them a DM, send them a message. Go wild, be a rebel, go radical, go radical. You won't regret it. Group number 2. That's what I'm feeling for you. Yeah. South Node. Wow. Look at that. Don't let your past hold you back. Yes. You have the South Node and the North Node. So this is an issue of like self-worth. Like I felt it before. Somebody, because of your past relationships or whatever, you're scared because maybe you were in a relationship where you're like, they broke up with you and you're like, oh, I'm not good enough. I know that's why they broke up with me. It's my fault. No. Who cares anyway? That's the South Node. It's gone. Nobody cares about it. It's time for you to look to the future. Stop blaming yourself for things that happened in the past. Let the past go. Let the past go because you don't want to miss this opportunity because there's definitely an opportunity here. And this person, it's kind of that opposite attract energy. This person might be your opposite in your eyes because, or like society said, they're your opposite because you can't mix, how do you say this? You don't mix eggs with, I don't know, that crap, that 3D crap, okay? Screw it. 11th house, Aquarius energy, does not care about that. And this guy here, it's a 6. And like I said, this is reminding me of the Lover's card. Reciprocity, 2 of Cups. You might just be what they're looking for. Trust me, group number 2. You might just be what they're looking for and what they need. They might have been in a relationship like that too. That was not satisfying because they were basing it on standards of, okay, I'm like this, so I should go for a girl like this. They want to explore, they want to experiment. I feel like both of you are actually on the same wavelength. But how are you going to know that if you do not approach them, if you don't get the conversation going so that you know that? All right, group number 2, don't be shy. Now we get to tarots. Yeah, exactly what I was saying, guys. Listen, I'm telling you. You have the 10 of Swords. That's that person that made you feel like it was your fault. You were not good enough. Queen of Cups, reverse. She's already, all right, 10 of Swords. Okay, like I said, either you or them too, both of you, I feel like you have a lot of in common. So it could possibly that you guys actually mirror each other weirdly. Remember, guys, this card is giving me lover's energy, this honeybee. So it's divine union here. So I won't be surprised if both of you went through some kind of like Ten of Swords energy. But it's over. That's over. You guys want something new. Okay? You both want something new. You've both been hurt and you're ready to find that person that understands you, gets you, and that's going to have your back and not stab you and make you feel lesser than. That's for sure. And then you have the Queen of Cups. She was reversed, but I'm going to show you first. She's already like, whoa, melancholic like this. It's like, okay, I'm just going to sit by myself. Nobody understands me. Well, like this, it's like, well, this was so hurtful. You guys probably cried a lot. You guys, like, you were on the floor, literally. You were on the floor. You probably stayed in bed, couldn't go to work, couldn't function, just physically ill, not eating. Yeah, this was tough. I know. It's scary. It's scary to then put yourself out there. You're like, I never want this to happen to me ever again. So I'd rather just like sit here and wait for it to come to me. Well, do you want the honey? Because the bee wants the honey. And the bee will go get the honey. So honey, go get your honey. honey, go get your honey, okay? There's honey right there, and it's sweet. And once you taste it, you will be addicted. In a good way, no codependency, guys. It's time to go get your honey. Get out of, it's like this is over. It's time to leave that chaos, that sadness, that murkiness, that darkness behind. It's over anyway. How much longer are you going to dwell on this? It happened. Sure. You went to the grief. I mean, you went through the grief. If some of you are still in this energy, Spirit here is telling you, you need to leave it. It's finally time now to leave those murky waters behind and look to the future. Look to the horizon. Optimism, guys. Optimism. It's time to leave. Yes, it's time to leave the past behind. Six of Swords. That's it. It was a lesson. You learned it. It happened. You can't take it back. You can't go back. You can't erase it. What can you do is move forward. And especially, do not blame yourself. Okay, group number 2. Ever. Because then, you have the Knight of Wands. Rush. Do not be afraid. Take the plunge. Like, Knight of Wands is definitely not hesitant. He's actually extra. He's a little too much. But since, like, you're so, like, in this energy and you're coming back from this, Spirit is giving you permission to be extra. Like I said, be wild. Be wild. Try this. Try it. It's time to try new things. It's time to try things you've never tried before. This is North Node energy. It's time to leave who you were before, how you used to operate. Whatever you think, you're like, oh my God, that's not me. It's time to actually do that. That's your cue. Every time you're thinking of doing something and you're like, wow, no, never. That's your cue. Do it. These cards are talking about risk, going against the grain, doing something totally off the wall, crazy. The Radical, 11th house Aquarius. I think this is Mars, the Knight of Wands. And the North Node, it's the future, it's the vision, it's the optimism. It's aiming high. It's shooting for the stars, guys. Okay? Beautiful energy here. Spirit is definitely hyping you up. I hope I am hyping you up, guys, because this energy, I love it. Go out there, go get it. For some of you, maybe you did not find this honeybee guy, but, start going online. Start, go on dating sites. I mean, that's pretty popular right now with this lockdown stuff going on. I have a friend who met someone. A lot of people met people online, got married, are happy, you know. Try it. It's time to try new things. 11th house, the radical. Explore. It's time to explore, guys, and don't hold back, okay? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Do not hold back. Now, this is also a new deck. It's the Amenti Oracle, and we have, I remain in balance with my emotions. Yes, this is what you're trying to do, because you are just finally, you still have residual hurt and pain from whatever this betrayal, this like whatever this was, this breakup, let's call it. We're not going to blame anybody. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they cheated on you. With multiple people. Many times. Because the 10 of Swords. But anyway, it's a breakup. It's a separation. This is over. This ending that took a toll on you, Queen of Cups reversed. You're just finally finding that balance. So I understand why you don't want to jump into something else. You're like, God, I'm finally, like, let's say, okay. And here comes this guy disturbing my peace, you know, this like honeybee guy. And Spirit's like, you know what? Shake it up. I want you to push harder. I want you to go crazy. It's like, do not be balanced. Do not be safe. Do not be proper. Do not be put together. I feel like there's a little bit of energy of stuck-upness. Not stuck-upness, but it's shyness. It's not stuck-upness. It's shyness. It's, oh, wow, I have to do it this way. You know, that's that lack of confidence. That's not stepping in your shoes, the true shoes of who you are and who you are meant to be. It's like, you're not free. 11th house, radical, you know, you're not free. I feel like you're not free. Spirit is saying, free yourself. It's enough. Enough of this balance. Did it work before? It didn't. Or maybe you were giving too much right now. I mean, before. And now you're finally like seeing that there's definitely been some evolution, because this ending was hard and you picked yourself up, which I feel like was very, very hard for you guys. But I feel like you can go further. You can go crazier. Go crazier. Okay? Go crazier, group number 2. That's what I'm hearing. Go crazier. Let it all out. Go wild. No care in the world. Dare. It's time to dare. Forget the balance thing. It's time to dare. Tip the scale. You know? Put some pimento in it. Put some Tabasco in it. I don't know where the hell that came from. Okay. It's funny. You never ate spicy? It's time to eat spicy. I told you, go get your honey, honey. All right. So let's see what we got here. We have the empowering questions. What do you have for group 2? Please, Spirit, with the Apophyllite. Apophyllite is all about healing and clearing. They used to use it in Atlantis to channel energy, to reach higher spheres of like magnetism, of like freaking energy. That's what it is. It's like, and it's a, you see, it's like a point. Guys, it's time to aim high. It's time to go berserk. It's time to go extra. It's time to go extra. Try whatever, like I said, you said, oh my God, no, never. That's not me. That's crazy. What will people think? That's exactly what you need to do. All right, group number 2? Forget it. Forget about the people. You are unique, and it's time to show that uniqueness, because that's exactly what this person is waiting for. All right, Spirit, what else? It's like you're coming out of the cocoon, or at least that's what the advice is. Come out of the cocoon. I do feel like this is a new relationship for sure, though. For some of you, a few of you, it could be an existing relationship. You know, maybe they're very wild and you're kind of like all about like, oh, let's keep it together, you know. Maybe surprised if it's an existing relationship. Maybe you plan a date. Plan a date and act crazy. Act like, surprise them. It's a need for you to spice it up. Okay, group number 2, spice it up. All right. Let's see, Spirit. What do we have for group 2, please? From the empowering question, sorry. Group 2. This one wants to come out. It says, if I didn't... Listen, oh my. I love it when Spirit comes through. Thank you, Spirit. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? Dare. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? That's your whole reading right here. Go wild. Group number 2, go wild. Because this Queen of Cups, she's all about the shame. It's my fault. Da, 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 da. The fear. That's like trying to keep the balance all the time. But whose balance? The balance that the people tell you you're supposed to have? What's your real truth? What's your truth? Who are you? Show the world. Get crazy. All right? Okay, this is the other deck, the new deck, which is the Power Thoughts beautiful deck. It's by Louise Hay. Let's get a final card for you guys. Group number 2 with the Apophyllite. You're beautiful. You have no idea. I feel like you don't even know. I feel like you guys don't even know. Like, cut your hair. I don't know. Get some extensions. Something like that. I don't know. Do something radical. For sure. Doesn't have to be, I mean, I feel like, yeah, take it slow. Don't do something like that. So maybe for some of you, that's exactly what you need. But it doesn't have to be something drastic like that, a physical thing. But just your attitude, you know, start with your attitude. And I think that once you start opening up, wow, you're going to feel so amazing. You're going to feel such a change. You're going to feel so good about yourself that from then on, the transformation is just going to like go domino effects. People by the end of that, I mean, you're going to start changing your hair. You're going to start, you know, redecorating your apartment. Your look is going to change and people are going to notice it. Then that's going to attract more people into your life. It's just a whole new life waiting for you here, group number 2. Okay? You do have Destiny, the North Node. Your life is about to change, but you have to do the initiative. You have to take the initiative, sorry. Okay? You have to take the first step. Okay? And then let Spirit do its thing. That's what Spirit is saying here. Don't be afraid. So you're, hey, look at this. I forgive myself. I love these cards, and I love when Spirit comes through. I forgive myself. Whew. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Exactly what I was saying. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I'm free to love myself. I forgive myself. Told you, whatever this is, this breakup, it was not your fault. It wasn't. No need to be ashamed. No need to blame yourself. No, it was just circumstances of life. It was a lesson. It happened. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Take back your power. Take back control of your life. Okay? Look at this. The past, I have to take this. It was looking at me like, calling me. The past is over. This is a new day. One that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. Guys, you have to leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. The past is holding, you know, don't let your past hold you back. And the past is over. It's done. It happens. It happens. You're not the only one. I myself, I'm talking to you. I know what's up, you know. Not even once, many times. But here we are, right? We still get up and we dust ourselves off. It's not the end of the world. For you now, my dear, it's time to get up and dust yourself off. And you know what? Dust yourself off. Not only dust yourself off, but go shopping. It's time to get wild. put that red lipstick on. I don't know, do that hair, go ahead, get that haircut. I don't know, guys. Make that dinner reservation. Make that move. Invite them for a drink. I don't know, guys. DM. Do it. It's time to do it. Okay? It's time to do it. All right, group number 2. I love you guys. I'm so excited for you guys. You will not be rejected. You will be surprised. You will not regret it. You won't. And come back and curse me out if you do. But that's not happening. You won't regret it. You won't. It's clear as day here. All right, guys. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I see you on my next video. Bye, group 2. Bye. Ooh, okay. Hi group 3, welcome to my channel. My name is Charlotte. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Okay, it helps my channel grow and I appreciate it so much, and it only takes a second, so please help the channel grow. I appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to donate, my PayPal is below. If you want a reading, my email is below. The PayPal, it's great. I actually have 3 decks that I got for this pick a card, and I'm so excited because I haven't looked at them. I just cleared them and started shuffling to put them in the piles. So I'm discovering them with you, and they're gorgeous. I've been wanting them for a while. So anyway, guys, this is your reading here. You chose the clear quartz point. It was actually a keychain. It was a keychain. I lost the ring. I probably could put it back, but I don't want to lose it. But anyhow, it's a beautiful clear quartz. I really love it. Clear quartz is my go-to stone anyway. If I had to go choose one, I would choose clear quartz because it's a stone you can program to be anything you want, guys. And it's a charger and it's a transmuter. Okay, so FYI. Some of you needed to know that. So guys, this is your reading. It's pretty much messages from spirit, advice from spirit, warning from spirit, anything that is about to come to your life in the near future. All right, so let's see what it is. I have a lot of cards here. I have tarot, I have astro cards and oracles, and then at the end we'll get an empowering question, and then we'll get a power thought. This is also one of the new decks. So is this here. It's called the Divine Animal Oracle, by Stacy DeMarco. She's the one that did the Queen of the Moon. I've been using them in my videos. You probably saw them in other YouTubers' videos. So I love her cards. It's glossy. It's beautiful. So you guys have work. Beaver. Busy beaver. It's time to relax, group 3. It's time to delegate. It's time to relax. It's time to chill. Okay, you're doing too much. It's time to, work. It says work, so it's work. It could be. It's definitely something you're putting a little bit too much energy in. Too much energy in, more than necessary, or more than enough, or taking on other people's responsibility, pretty much saying that you don't have to do it all. So why are you trying to do it all? Why have you been doing it all? It's giving me 10 of Wands energy. But guess what? That 10 of Wands energy is slowly but surely turning into a 9 of Swords, keeping you up at night, starting to affect your health. Back pain, I'm hearing. Migraines. Low appetite. Insomnia. Yeah, guys. You know, you need a break. You definitely need a break. For some of you, it could be the contrary. you're lazy. You know, there's always a shadow. It's either this way, or there's always two options. As above, so below, in the dark and the light. Some of you, it's what I just said, the contrary. You are lazy. Get off the couch. Stop the Netflix binging. Stop the potato chips, the ice cream, the sausages, the pasta. I don't know, guys. Let's see. It'll get clear in a second. Opportunity. Sextile. Opportunity. I'm leaning more towards the lazy scenario. Let me get the other parts. Let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone. Immutable moon. Mutable signs are Gemini, Pisces. Who else? Hello. Gemini is immutable. Virgo. Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. I'm missing one. Scorpio? No, it's not possible. Okay, bear with me. Taurus is fixed. Well, that's easy. Gemini. Leo's fixed. Virgo. Libra's cardinal. Scorpio. Sagittarius. There you go. Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo are the mutable signs. So I feel like there's some over optimism, like being too optimistic and just feeling like there's nothing else to do or there's no follow-up required because it's already in the bag kind of energy, you know? So I feel like some of you, there's an opportunity here that came. It's about work. It's about work. And you did put in the work. Like I get it now. So the two energies are actually your energies. You started off like working and doing, and you wanted this thing. You put in the work. You know, you did everything. You did a lot, but you didn't do everything. You did a lot. But there's a follow-up that's necessary. So this opportunity here, you know, maybe you're collaborating with somebody. Maybe you guys are assistants and, you know, your boss went on it, you prepared the trip and everything, and you're like, oh, everything is set. I got them their hotel and la 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 la. I don't have to do anything anymore. They're not even here, so I don't have to go to the office. I don't have to follow up because they're abroad, you know. Watch out for that. You still have to do follow-ups, you know. There's still work to needed here. You have to, you know, for some of you, set up a business, but you know, you're like, okay, I have the website, I have everything, you know, I'm just going to let it be, you know, maybe it's a passive income, maybe it's a side hustle you guys have, and you're like, okay, I just set it up, I'm just going to wait, you know, kind of like, oh, it's passive income anyway. No, you know, it's like if you have a YouTube channel, you have to like promote. Well, YouTube, it's like active, so I can't take that as an example. But for example, let's say you have an Etsy shop. If you have an Etsy shop, yeah, you set up the shop and everything. Everything looks great. You have the merchandise, everything. The pictures look amazing. Hey, if you don't advertise it, how the hell are people going to know what the hell you're selling? You know, you got to advertise the project, the product. You have to entice people. You have to catch their attention. You know, you have to reel them in, basically. So yeah, communication is important here. You have to keep the juices flowing. You have to keep developing, you know, implementing. You have to keep refreshing. You have to keep talking about it. You have to keep it fresh, revamping it all the time, bringing new things into it, new energy. That's what it is. The energy, you have to keep the energy going. It's not enough just to put the initial energy and you have to keep it coming. It's just like your phone. You charge it, you have the juices run out, you have to charge it again. So you have to keep on charging whatever it is that you've worked so hard for, because you have. But it, you know, it just that it doesn't just take that. It keeps, there's a follow-up. Basically, you need to follow up on it, because guess what? Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. Do some research, sorry. Go see what other people that are in your field are doing. You know, vamp it up. There needs to be movement, right? Mutable moon. There needs to be movement. Did I say mutable water? Mutable moon. There needs to be movement. Pisces, the water. Gemini, communication, right? Virgo, hard work. You still need to put some work. And then you have Sagittarius. Talk about it. Talk about it. Let people, you know, blast it, expand it, you know, make the word known. It needs to travel by mouth, word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? I got excited. I'm like a coach. So this beaver was both energies I was feeling. Remember I was saying, some of you are working, and I was like, some of you are just on the couch. So that's what it was. That's what it was. Let's get into tarot. It's going to tell us more here. That's interesting. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you guys, you thought it was going to take off. You thought it was going to be, yeah, you thought it was set in stone. Exactly. You guys worked so hard. You put everything immediately. Maybe you were like, yeah, like I was saying, overly excited. You know, you kind of thought it was going to happen overnight. And you're like, okay, I'm going to invest. Maybe you invested a lot of money into it, right? Because this is like, you know, somebody that's like handing to beggars money. He's wealthy. He's kind of like a good Samaritan. Somebody investing into people, right? Putting in money, having the resources to give to others. So I feel like you were like, oh, yes, I can do this. You know, confident, beaver, work. You were very confident about this. And now you're like, you're sad. You're like, Jesus, I've invested all this. Like, what the hell is going on? You know, it's not, there's no comeback. There's no feedback. There's no orders, you know, because this is exchange too, right? It does, although the picture depicts it as somebody giving to beggars, it's reciprocity. This is reciprocity, especially when it's dealing with another person. Well, there's always another person, right, in readings. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like, anyway, you've invested so much, and you're like, oh, I'm not worried about it, you know, because they're gonna love it so much because I put so much. You were overly confident. And they're going to love it so much that I'm going to get orders flying in. And now, maybe that's why you're moping now. From going like super hyped, you're like super depressed. Spirit is like, you need to, first of all, get off the couch. Stop moping. You can still save the situation. And it's not even save the situation, because you've done such a good job here that this is not wasted anyway, sorry. It's not wasted. Because it was amazing what you did. You put super good energy. It's the attitude you when you were putting the work, the attitude, you know, the work is golden. It's solid what you were putting. It's amazing. Like I said, the pictures look great. You really invested. The only thing is the follow-up. You guys just put all that energy and you pulled it back and you were overly confident. You have to feed the beast. You have to feed it. You have to keep putting energy into it, because nothing is set in stone. You have to keep the energy flowing. How communicating, like I was saying, I'm not going to repeat myself. And so, you know, it's reciprocity. It's like you give energy to something and it comes back to you. It's just like manifesting, right? If you believe it, and you can picture it, and blah, you're giving energy to your dreams, your manifestation, and the universe feels that, and so the universe, it brings that to you. It's like a boomerang effect. It comes back to you. That's what's happening. That's what Spirit wants to tell you. Because then you have, like I said, this Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's time for a new, it's time for a new approach. It's time for a new approach here. You know, it's like, it's not about the technicality. It's not, because this beaver work, it's very practical. It's giving me like Capricorn energy, you know, like, okay, everything is perfect. This Virgo energy, even mutable, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, robotic. This beaver, that's what it's giving me here. Work. I'm gonna tend to the details. You know, everything has to be controlled. Very 3D. And I feel like here, Spirit is saying, where is the love? Where is the fun? Where is that that thing that is priceless? That thing that is unique? That thing that is you? That where this whole came from, meaning the inspiration came from. Where is that energy? You know, because that is what started up this whole thing off, you know. But then you got caught up in the details and the planning, and you forgot about this here, which is the energy I'm talking about. Remember, see the Ace of Cups, it's flowing. The energy is flowing out of the cup, which is your heart space, which is the passion, which is the waking up and the dedication. You know, the love you put into it will come back to you. And your cup will be overflowing with abundance, joy, and gratification, emotional fulfillment. You have the Wheel of Fortune, guys. You have to put the energy in for the energy to come back and to overflow. And once you get this river going, this faucet is open, it's like, you know, you yourself are going to see that, oh wow, yeah, you know, you're gonna want to again. You're not gonna be in this state like, oh, I don't want anymore. Because I feel like you guys like aim so high with the results because you forgot about the emotional part. You forgot about the passion. You were too focused on the 3D, making sure the pictures were awesome, you know, making everything, you know, like square. Very Capricorn and Saturnian energy. It's time you put some passion into it, you know. Get things moving. Get deeper. Get more into the feels. Get the juices flowing, you know. Get excited again. It's not just about money here. It's not just about the structure. It's not just about the products, you know. You got to put some love into it. You have to put some love into it. Okay, guys? Yeah. Wow. These 3 piles have been so interesting and so different, and I love it. So you have, this is the other new deck. It's the Amenti Oracle. It's by Sodini. So anywho, maybe I'll put them, no I won't, because I'll do another reading like this. I don't know. I was going to say, maybe I'll put them in the description. Guys, if you want to know, send me a message if you guys want me, and then I'll tell you what the decks are, the 3 new decks. Or whatever, okay. So, I regard Mercury retrograde. I'm filming this on the 27th, by the way, but this is timeless, guys. But right now, 27th of January, Mercury is about to go retrograde in 3 days. It's already in shadow, so I've been having trouble speaking. Okay, let's breathe. All right. I regard all altars with respect. I regard all altars with respect. Again, that's that energy of giving your energy. What is an altar? An altar, if you guys don't know, for those of you who don't know, an altar is like something, it's a sacred space in your home, somewhere. It could be a corner, you know, just a little corner. It could be anywhere in your house, somewhere where you kind of like inject energy in, you know, for a purpose. It could be an ancestral altar. It could be your own altar. I have an altar where I have my crystals, where I have feathers I've picked up that have been, you know, because those are spirit message. They're from my ancestors. For me, it's like spirit confirmation when I pick up feathers. So I have feathers. I pray to Oshun sometimes. I used to, and I've been doing offerings at the river because she is the goddess of the sweet waters, you know, the not the sea, that's Yemanja, of the river waters. So she likes mandarins, oranges, and stuff. So I did, at one time, I did an offering for her on my altar. So I have these 5 mandarins. I have stuff there. It's my things, you know, my trinkets, my things. That's my altar. But what is that? I'm putting energy into it. And I love looking at it. I love passing by. Sometimes I put incense there. You know, that's what it is. So this business of yours, this project you've started is just like your altar. So you have to inject energy. You have to put the love into it. You know, that's what it is, guys. I regard all altars with respect. You have to keep putting the energy in. See her? She's over here. She's pouring water. She's giving an offering, which she's giving energy. And guess what? Again, it reminds me of the 6 of Pentacles. What you give in, you will receive. That reciprocity I was talking about. You know what, the reciprocity, what are you going to receive once you start putting respect and energy into this new project, putting love into it? This is what's coming to you. The Wheel of Fortune, abundance. Do it. Try it, guys. If you guys resonate with this reading, try it. Try it and see how all the you know, the orders are going to start flying in. I'm going to tell you something. Actually, when I was putting on my makeup, I was like, just, you know, I get the messages, they come in. And I did want to talk about this, but it didn't come up. But now it's coming up. I guess the message was for you guys. I was saying, oh my God, I miss you guys so much. You know, I'm trying this new thing called discipline. You know, so I'm like, okay, you need to have this one. Stop sleeping at times that diverge. Sometimes you sleep at 2, sometimes you sleep at 4, sometimes it's 1:30. I'm like, no, now I'm going to start scheduling, right? Which is probably what you guys were doing in the beginning with this beaver work. Like I said, that Saturnian, like responsibility and, you know, grown up kind of thing. So, but I'm putting the work, but because I love it. And I never let go of that love because I love coming here and doing readings for you guys. But sometimes, and I used to get frustrated. I'm like, why am I not getting like likes? Why am I not getting donations? Why am I not getting subscribers? And I'm like, well, you can't be doing videos once in a while. So now I've decided. I'm like, no. Now I'm going to do, I've decided. I do have my son sometimes. And I'm like, I'm going to do at least, you know, 7 videos a week, and because I'll keep the weekend to myself. So just commit to 7 videos a week. So now I've been doing videos. I've been doing 3 videos a day. Guess what? I feel so good, and I cannot wait to come here and do videos for you guys. I'm already thinking of like what the next video is going to be. I already covered all the signs for February, which is very rare, never seen before. Usually I start the readings for the month. I get caught up because then my Wi-Fi sucks, but whatever. That's another story. Wow, I just got the fiber actually today. So that's not going to be a problem anymore. See, everything is starting to come together. This guy just came and knocked on my door and was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm selling this fiber. The fiber, it's like the optical fiber, right? The new Vavavoom internet. I got it today. See, everything is starting to line up. I'm getting more subscribers. I'm more excited. I can't wait to come and put this energy, you know, give you guys the messages. Spirit comes in. You'll see everything will start changing. Try it, guys, but you need to set it off. You need to ignite it. You need to put that passion in, that fire, that love into it, okay? And it'll be such a pity because you guys did it already. You know, you did the hard work already. Now it's just a matter of like putting your heart into it. Try it. You won't regret it. Okay, guys? All right. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what else do we have? These are the empowering questions. What else do we have for group one? Group one. Group 3 with the clear quartz. What else do they need to know? I'm hearing, you know, link up with other people that do what you do. Start connecting. You know, start speaking about what you've achieved. You have to talk about it. You have to get people talking about it. Basically, you have to put energy into it. To ignite it. To get the ball rolling. To get the magnetic field juices flowing. I don't know where that came from. That's what Spirit said. Empowering question. What is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? Things that no longer serve me. This is reminding me of a way of doing things that needs to be refreshed. There's a new way, there's a new vision that has to happen here. Maybe you guys, you know, maybe you guys have been doing something. It's a way, I feel like you guys have this way of operating and working that has worked for a while for you. Maybe it's programming. Your parents are like this and blah, 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 blah. Maybe, you know, it's a technique of operating. I don't know. There's something here that's stuck with you. That's a program and it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. Some of you, I'm hearing, maybe this is huge. Maybe this is bigger than like online business, right? And maybe you have an assistant, right? Maybe you have an assistant. Like I was talking about this in the beginning about something about an assistant. Maybe you are the one with the assistant and you just expect her to do everything. This was your baby when you started it. This was your thing. You loved it. You were putting the passion and the love into it. And now it got, you know, it grew. But it's like it could be so much more. But you're delegating because you have an assistant now. And all of a sudden you're busy doing other things. And it's like you've lost the passion. You've lost the passion. Some of you have lost the passion. And you're just like busy doing something else. When this is what mattered to you most before, at one point in time. That's what I'm hearing here for some of you. Okay? There's a situation that needs healing here. There's something that you've forgotten. And it has to do with your passion and your connectivity and the respect and your energy. The energy of feeling excited. Definitely. There's an energy of excitement that's gone. There's an energy of excitement that's gone. There's a certain kind of energy of staleness here. Yeah, what is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? There's something that's stale here that needs like a reviving. It needs like electroshock. It needs an electroshock of energy. Okay, guys? Ace of Cups is all about healing. It's all about new energy coming in, new flow, new passion, ignited, you know? Turning the wheel, changing it up. There's something that's stale that needs some new energy. It needs a new heartbeat. It needs a new engine. The engine is dry. There is no fuel. Something needs fuel. Okay, guys? Something needs to be moving. The wheel needs to be set in motion. It's stuck. It's dry. It needs to flow. Okay? All right, let's see. Spirit, what do we have last but not least for group number 3 with the clear quartz, please? Clear quartz. Group number 3. I really liked doing this for you guys. So excited. My apartment's dark. I'm with the ring light. The whole apartment is dark. Like a boogeyman could jump out and I still wouldn't budge because I love doing this. All right. Commitment. You need to be committed. Body and soul. Feel like you were in the beginning. Something happened. You know. You guys have, I am safe, it's only change. It's about travel. Again, that movement. Wheel of Fortune is a new beginning. It's a 10. Newness. There's so much energy of newness here. Ace of Cups, 1, a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune, 10, a new beginning. Moving, movement, mutable moon, new energy, new feelings, new belief, new, yes, you know, opportunity. Give yourself the opportunity. Go get the opportunity. You need to move towards the opportunity. Again, energy, guys. It says, I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. Excuse me. My life gets better all the time. That was really not a good reading. Let me, with the cuts and stuff. Oh, the intermissions, coughing intermissions. Let me do that again. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. Again, that energy of getting, you know, letting go of what's stale. What is this thing you are holding on to that no longer serves you? What is it? Is it a belief? For some of you, it is a belief. Let it go. It's reversed. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to change. You need to look at these 2 cups. Turn around. Let the past behind. You know, whatever. It might have worked before. It's not working anymore. It might have been enough. It's not enough anymore. It might have been fair and reciprocal, you know, equal and fair. It's not anymore. Plus, I'm really drawn to the plane here, right? It's almost like she's moving. It literally, some of you need to start, maybe you need to move, you know, maybe you need to move your business somewhere else. Or you need to start like, how do you say this? Try to get foreign customers, you know, branch out. There you go. Like I said, that energy of staleness. Maybe some of you need to branch out. You need to like widen your horizons, open the horizons, branch out, you know. Maybe some of you need to do that. That stale energy, what you knew, try something new. Forget what you know, try something new. Move it along, move it up, shake it up, okay? All right, guys. That was interesting. I love reading for you guys. So this was the pick a card today, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I probably will come back tomorrow. I have no idea what the pick a card is going to be about. I already did all the signs for February, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not so into doing love readings. You know, I'm more about the like spiritual growth. You know, the growth, individual growth. But who knows? I might do love readings. I might do a love pick a card tomorrow. Maybe. But I definitely will be here tomorrow, so go check it out. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you would be advised, you know, and informed when I come back. All right? I love you guys. Bye. Take care. Bye.